Con? I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's on. Look,
okay.
my mic's on. It says up the top.
Easy. Nice.
But we're back. Day 2 of Comic Con Brisbane.
Technically day 1.
Yeah, technically day 1, but day 2 of the
Yesterday was like
vlogs.
day -1, day -1.
Yeah. You know what's a good movie? Godzilla -1.
Oh, really?
It's a really, really good movie. It's like one of the best movies of the past 5 years. It was sick.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. It was all Japanese. Anyway, back. We're at the office. Me and G came to meet me. Sam's going to meet us there. And we're getting stuff going in the van. Are you ready, big man?
I'm ready, man. I'm
It's
excited.
It's going to be a big day. It's going to be a very big day. Look at him. He looks like an absolute Chad in those sunnies. What an absolute beast. But yeah, we're feeling good to go, all dressed up and all that. Now, you know what it's time for? Coffees, mate.
Yes.
That's what it's time
Coffees,
for. Get caffeinated to all fuck.
Some beef jerky.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, see you there. There we go. Caffeine has been acquired.
Some jerky.
A little intense espresso. Warning extreme caffeine inside. It's needed for today. We're going to need a lot of energy. And we're going to need to be on our A game. This camera was in fact set up by G for the first time. He's learning the ropes of how to work the camera for these videos. And now it is time for us to head over to the exhibition centre.
Right.
Are you alright, mate?
Alright. Roger's going crazy.
Yeah, people are silly. People are crazy, man. But yeah,
what's a van like truck? Because I've never driven anything this big before.
Honestly, pretty easy.
Really?
It just feels like an SUV but taller.
Right. Okay.
So you've driven an SUV before,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's not really much different to that. Honestly, when it's empty like this, it feels like a big go-kart because the wheel's super easy to spin and it's like it feels quite light. But yeah, it's honestly really not that hard, and you get used to it real quick.
Cool.
In Sydney, it is a bit of a nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
Just because Sydney drivers are crazy.
Yeah.
And you got more narrow roads and stuff, especially in the city. But yeah, in Brisbane especially, or even in Melbourne, it's really not that bad.
Right.
Like, yeah. Although in Melbourne they have those weird hook turn things. Have you seen those?
No, never.
Yeah, so
I've driven them. I've only been in Melbourne for work.
it's so stupid. You've got to turn right from the far left-hand lane.
Right, that's weird as.
Yeah, so if I was turning right here,
Yeah.
they would pretend there's an extra lane where that footpath is. You would go wait out there, and then once the light turns red, then you turn right before that traffic starts moving. It's bizarre and it's stupid. Just turn right from the right lane. It's just, I don't know why Melbourne got to be all different like that. I'm sure it does absolutely sweet fuck all, but there you go. You got to get used to that. Yeah, I was panicking, because I did the Melbourne trip solo, and I was pulling in, I drove from Sydney to Melbourne, and then as I was getting there, I'm like, oh, I need to know. I was Googling, I'm like, how do you do a hook turn? How do you do one of these things? So I figured it out before I got there. And then in the end, I didn't even have to do one because I didn't drive where they had them, so, you know, but still, stupid rules. Oh, that's a nice Mercedes. But yeah.
Do you like convertibles?
Yeah?
I'm not a fan.
No, I don't like them either. I think they ruin the shape of the car when the top is up. You lose a lot of the nice curves and slopes, and it just kind of looks like a pod.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really like that. And I think the novelty of having the top down wears off super quick.
Yeah.
You know? It's kind of fun for the first time or two. And then you're you just stop doing it because you just kind of get bored of it. You're like, I don't really need to put... maybe on a summer's day, I'll do it, but besides that, you just don't really do it. You're just driving around. Because most of the time you're in a car, you're just driving somewhere, you know? It's a difference, because you were the one that was saying, you thought a car was just a point A to point B thing for a good while, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case. Well, I think it's half true. But the difference is, the reason I would say owning a quick car is fun compared to a convertible is there's no prep time for driving a quick car.
Yeah.
If you decide to put the foot down, you just can.
Yeah.
Whereas you've got to think about and do the whole process of taking the roof down, which you often just cannot be bothered to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where I'm sometimes when you go point A to point B, you might zip in and out of traffic a little bit, but it doesn't really take much thought. Whereas you have to go, okay, I'm going to stop, I'm going to put the roof down, then when you get there, you have to put the roof back up. So that's why I just think it just kind of gets old pretty quick.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, but
I don't love the design either.
No, I don't either, I think hard top convertibles are better than soft top ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Like there are some soft tops
Yeah.
where I'm like, that's quite nice,
Yeah.
but the majority of them,
I hate, because I was looking at, like,
Yeah.
there was a Mustang convertible out with my Mustang as well. Like,
it ruins the shape
I
of
hate,
it, doesn't it?
I hate the Mustang convertibles.
Yeah.
They look fucking ugly.
Yeah, it ruins the shape,
Yeah,
doesn't
completely. Yeah.
Because all of a sudden you have these real straight lines and stuff, and you lose a lot of the like the sloping roof in favor of like a real hard sort of egg shape.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so
So given about fat cunts, what do you reckon we'll have a? Surely have a little feed tonight. Have a little feed.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, what do you want to do? We'll see how you feel.
Yeah. Okay.
Because again, it's an intense experience.
Yeah.
So we can either, if you're still feeling lively enough,
Yeah.
we can swing out to a little restaurant, a little like
okay.
a low key type thing. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just have an
energy
even
for
chat
days.
there. Yeah. Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do. It's not even energy. It's
Yeah.
like what's the way? You know how you feel when you first wake up in the morning, where you're just kind of a little bit groggy, and you're a little bit like you're a little bit slow and you talk.
Yeah.
That's kind of how you feel at the end of it. You know what I mean? Just like pretty drained.
Right.
Like if you got asked to go on a run, you probably could, right?
Yeah,
like it's not as if you're, oh my god, I'm like physically exhausted. You just kind of
It's like, man, you're mentally worn down.
it's like you're kind of like, no, I don't really want to go out.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go. Like
Yeah.
I just kind of want to crawl back into my
true.
hole, and
True.
you know, which is why I like the whole Airbnb situation at
Yeah, of course.
Melbourne, Sydney.
Yeah.
Because at least it's like you've got a little home away from home
Yeah,
for the
for
weekend,
Yeah.
and you can kind of sit
De-stress.
in there. Yeah. So we'll see how we're feeling.
Yeah.
We'll either go out somewhere.
Yeah.
Or we'll just go straight back to the office, just set up the camp chairs outside, and just order in some food. Like
That sounds
either
good.
or.
That sounds
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll figure out. We'll
Yeah,
see
we'll
how
figure
you're
it out.
feeling and all that, and we'll go from there. But
Nah, but the best, nothing feels better like after a fat feed when you've eaten nothing else all that.
yeah,
If you have a fat feed.
Oh yeah, bro.
After like fucking being busy, like nothing feels better.
Oh
bro.
no,
That's
I
feeling.
will one up you. That, but when I used to play tennis,
Oh yeah.
junior tennis was literally treated like slavery. I
Yeah.
swear to God, they gave no fucking time for like recovery or anything.
Right.
Say there was a day where there was a rain delay, right? So you lost
Yeah,
the
yeah.
day of play. They would just cram all the matches into the next day.
Right.
Right. And sometimes you'd have 2 rain delays. So you'd
Yeah,
end up
yeah.
playing 3 matches in a day, sometimes 4 matches in a day, right?
Yeah.
And we're talking 2 to 3 hours on court
Yeah.
for each of them. So you're talking like 10, 11 hours of
Yeah.
exercise, of like as hard as you
Yeah.
can, fast-paced exercise
Yeah.
in a day, right? So like the exhaustion at the end of that
Yeah.
was you can barely walk, like you can
Yeah,
barely
yeah,
stand
yeah.
up straight, you can barely it's beyond running on fumes. You
Yeah.
can barely function as a human being. So like at the end of those days, a hot shower and a massive feed, that was
Yeah.
peak. And funny, I was telling Sam, the closest I've ever felt to that feeling is going back to an Airbnb after one of these conventions
Yeah.
and getting a feed. It's like the closest I've
Yeah.
felt to that feeling since.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny like that, but yeah, that's definitely
Yeah, when you like
the
feel
peak.
like you've earned a fat feed, it feels so much better as well.
100%. Yeah, when you know you've burned the calories, when you know
Yeah.
you've like been productive as
Yeah,
well.
for sure.
Oh yeah, it's great. When, especially when that food's arriving to you, like, give it.
For sure, bro, for sure.
Yeah, we'll order something nice, maybe something hearty. I'm feeling, you
Yeah,
know, like
hearty,
it'll
yeah,
probably
for
be maybe a little Italian job, maybe a little, something like that, something,
Yeah.
something substantial. Maybe even some Thai food, little Thai curry type job.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be good. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've got a big day of work
Gotta
first.
earn it first.
Got to earn it. Big day of work ahead of
We're
us
gonna make
first.
those sales.
Exactly. First day of sales for you. How are you feeling going into your first day of sales? Like,
Oh, I feel fine, yeah.
as in, what's your anticipation for what it's gonna like?
I'm
be
thinking
like
it's gonna
what-
be like, look, it'll be awkward at first, but it'll get smoother for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I've done a lot of like out there shit, like in
Yeah.
terms of like just like talking to people and stuff. Like I used to like, so like this is ages ago.
Yeah.
And I used to like cold call people for like a political candidate for like a
true.
for the Queensland elections.
Yes.
Because they were like, because it's pretty funny. They were like, we basically need like someone who's not fucking autistic to like on the phone to talk to like all these boomers and shit.
Yeah.
It's for like liberals or whatever. I was like,
Yes.
whatever, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, and they're like,
Yeah.
they're like, everyone wants to volunteer, but we'll pay you to do it. I'm
Okay,
like,
we'll take money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I was at uni, so I just study and like call. So I would just like call these random boomers and try to convince them to vote for the Liberals. So like
Yeah, right.
and that was fucking, you know, that like I don't know, I've done a lot of like I've done a lot of shit to like push me out of my comfort zone in my life. So I'm pretty like I'm pretty good at being uncomfortable.
That's good.
You know?
That's good. That's a really big thing. Because it's a weird one. I don't cope well with it, but I can do it really well. It's such a bizarre like double thing where I am not comfortable with it at all, and I'm in crisis mode.
Yeah.
However, anyone that comes up to me says that I do it really, really well. So it's a weird thing like that. You know?
For sure.
It's
for sure. I remember another time. So in my college that I lived in, right?
Yeah.
So we had this basically thing. They have this thing where we haze all the first years.
Yeah, of course.
So basically, on the third night,
Yeah.
This is when I was first. You get taken out. You get taken out. They make you drink. All the seniors, and then basically you get home at like 1 or 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
And 3 a.m. they like fucking blast ear rape out of the speakers in the buildings.
Oof.
They wake you up, blindfold you, handcuff
crazy.
you,
drive
you out. Do you know what Campbelltown is in Sydney?
I'm familiar with the place.
Like,
I've just
it's
never
like
been.
70.
Yeah.
It's like it's like Toowoomba from here.
Yes.
Basically.
Okay. Yeah. I get you.
So like they drive you out of Campbelltown and then they just like dump you on the side of the road in like groups of 4.
Yeah.
And all you've got is like your 4 friends. Your 4 like random. You're a first year, right? So you don't know these people.
No.
So you're 4 randoms you just met 3 days ago.
Yeah.
You're handcuffed and blinded, and they take that off when they dump you.
Yeah.
So, but that's just so you don't know where you're going.
Yeah.
And then they give you like $10 in cash and then a couch.
A couch?
Just a couch, a fucking couch, and you've got to carry it, and you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you basically you make your way back to college.
Yeah.
Right by the end of the day.
Yeah.
And you have to do all these challenges. Like they
That's
give you like
mad. That's
it's
mad.
fucking fun. Yeah.
So did you have to do that?
Yeah, it was fucking sick. Yeah.
Matt, are you friends? Did you stay friends with any of the boys you're in your little 4-man group?
No.
Yeah.
They all kind of like drifted. We all kind of drifted apart.
Yeah.
But like most people, it was because one of the guys I'm closest to in my year group that he couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The others, no, we weren't that.
Was there any struggle on your end in terms of like? Was there any of the first years that were just like absolutely not about it?
No, they were all like some of them. They weren't like the most talkative guys.
Yeah.
But they all like did work, you know. So
No, but as in like with a
Oh yeah, there's always someone that complains, but like
about the hazing thing where they're like, I am not doing this. I'm not doing.
We don't really get a choice. So
yeah, so it's like it's that like were there any like kicking and screaming type?
Oh, like not like the thing is when we get them, it's like 3 a.m. and we like wake them up from sleep.
Yeah.
So like, there's a bit of panic, but like they're too like scared to do anything.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. True. That's crazy. I feel like it's a weird thing where I feel like I'd be so down to do it once I knew what it was.
Yeah.
But until I knew what it was, I would be throwing hands.
Oh yeah.
I'd be
freaked out.
I'd be like, get your hands off me, do not touch me. But if you told me, hey, we're gonna drop you in the middle of nowhere, and I'd be like, oh hell yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. So I was doing all these fucking random ass challenges, and like it was so fucked because like we didn't even know the train, so we had to walk like 3 hours catching a cab to get to the train station. And I had to like talk to these like random strangers.
Yeah.
And like, it was so fucked.
That's mad.
That's
mad. That's I rate that.
Yeah.
Never been in a place that's had that sort of a thing.
It was fun. It's like the place I lived. They tried their hardest to like model like sort of like English sort of collegiate culture.
Yes. Yeah.
So they have
that's
all
cool.
those like sort of Oxford, like Oxbridge, like sort of like college traditions and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I rate that.
Yeah. It's a very good way to like get formed as a young man if you have it, especially because I was pretty sheltered and stuff growing up.
Yes.
So it's very good for getting you like breaking you out of your skin and stuff.
Yeah. Interesting one. What if there was someone that didn't drink?
No, well, they just have to. I mean, they'd be better off than anything because.
No, but as in like I'm saying, would they force them to drink, or is it like
no, they wouldn't force them to drink. They wouldn't do that. No,
yeah. Okay.
It was never like anything like malicious. Like that,
Okay. Yeah. See, if there's nothing like that, I rate it. I think that's it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It was more like they just like it's like when I say like we make them drink, it's more like you take the young ones out and you pay for their you pay for their drinks.
Of course. Yeah. Because I was going to say there'd probably be some that on religious stances or whatever that don't
There's always
drink
a few. Yeah. There's always a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. I rate that.
Yeah. It was good fun.
Yeah. I wonder how Sam would fare in something like that.
How about he just like grunt and get on with it?
Yeah, he wouldn't complain a single time.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't even let you know that there was something wrong.
Yeah.
He would be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do next.
The funniest thing
That's a beautiful building.
Oh yeah, it is very
Is that
pretty.
Orthodox?
Yeah, it's an Orthodox church.
Orthodox church.
Serbian
That's very
Orthodox.
nice. Yeah. I know some Serbian Orthodox
Yeah,
people,
nice.
actually.
Yeah.
I'm good friends with them. I haven't seen them in a little while. I should probably catch up with them, but...
But yeah, I remember there was one time it was really funny. Like, so there's two really funny moments, right? This is the year before me. So I heard the story, right?
Yeah.
No, the year. This is the year. This is my year.
Yeah.
One of the groups, like, they basically because we all get dropped like in Campbelltown, maybe like 10, 15 kilometers out from each other. It's like a pretty large, it's a pretty large town, like pretty spread out. One of them, his sister lives in Campbelltown, and they ended up,
so we just went
and
home.
they ended up, and they literally by pure coincidence, they dropped her on his street.
Oh my god!
They dropped him on her street.
Insane.
Yeah, crazy.
So he would have had an easy time getting
so
back.
he was like, they took the blindfold off, and he's like, oh, that's my sister's house. So she just her and her husband just drove them to the train station, and they were
Yeah, right. That's mad.
And
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, and there's another time, right? You have to remember, like, we try to make it as scary as possible. So like and we're like an unmarked white van.
Yes.
Like, and we play like fucking terrorist music and shit while we drive them out. And like, there's one time where like, we had these like, because remember when we do it to them, like they're like handcuffed and like blindfolded, right? So we're like marching them out of the van.
Yeah.
And like, some old lady was driving past, and she just saw like a bunch of kids being marched out of the van.
My God.
And these are all like first year uni students. They look really young.
Yes, yeah.
So they look like they're like a lot of them, like even a lot of them like look like kids, right? Because they're like 18, right?
Yeah.
So like they look like 15, 16 or some of them. So like it looks like we have a bunch of blindfolded, handcuffed kids on the side of the road, like being marched out of a white van. I should obviously call the police.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, you would.
So like, but luckily we'd like left at that point.
Yeah.
But the police rocked up, like a full SWAT team rocked up.
Yeah.
And they were like, they just found a bunch of kids like stranded on the side of the road at the couch.
Yeah,
they're like,
that's
what
nuts.
the fuck? Yeah,
that's nuts.
But like, they explained the situation, and then they just like the cops like gave them the lift to the train station.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, we need to lock in for a second.
Ah, cool.
Because we need to figure out parking. All right, and we're going to talk to you later. We need to figure out where to park. So yeah, hit the red button there. Like, we've been reunited with Big Samuel here. He's busy doing some admin.
As I always do.
Well, you don't usually. I'm usually the admin guy, so it's just a stone-faced lie.
I don't have a stone face. I show so many emotions.
Right, so we're here, all set up, all ready to go. Coffees have been drank. We're kind of ready to go. It's going to be a slow start, obviously, like it usually is, but then things are going to pick up.
Yeah.
That machine is going to get a lot of traction, as it usually does, I'm sure. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There you go. But
Yes, sir.
yeah, you feeling ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'm keen.
It's,
Make some sales.
You've seen a little bit of us like talking to people about it now. You're kind of starting to get the idea of it. I'm sure by next weekend you'll be a pro.
Yeah.
Like by the end of Sydney, you'll be.
Sink
know
or
what you're
swim.
doing. Yeah, pretty much it is. But it's good. I was talking to him earlier. He's like he's very comfortable in uncomfortable situations, as in just throwing himself in the deep end. Apparently, he used to do cold calls. So, it's kind of basically what this is. It's a cold call. And it'll be interesting because the way you can talk to them is from a reader's point of view. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
As someone who's read the books but didn't write them, you can kind of at least start pitches by talking to them about what it's like from a reader's point, and then you can send them over to me. And there's like a bunch of notes that I'm going to hit on that like you'll pick up on. Again, like we have 90 to 100 novels planned. We have a bunch of different series, all different genres. Like, we got the cowboy novel, we got like the sort of big epic Game of Thrones types, we got like the Mad Max sort of type, we got a bunch of... What's going on? Yeah, punching machine up there.
Oh, yo, that's hard.
You want to have a crack at it?
Nah, bro, I'm way too weak.
You break the
Give it a
thing.
crack.
Nah, you good? That's
sure?
right, you can swing back around if you
I
want.
got ass woke up by half an hour.
Real. Right, get that coffee in ya.
I don't even drink coffee, man.
Oh, you got it for these days.
I'm down like a Red Bull, though.
Yeah, fair enough. That'll do the job. That'll do the job.
I quit yapping, I have to go back to my feet.
Yeah, catch you around. All right, I think we're live. I think things have just started. So, talk to the end of the day when we're a lot more tired.
That's right.
Do we want to do a podcast at the end of the day? We'll see how we go.
Yeah.
One of the things is the final hour when things have quietened down a lot. Just chuck on the camera and record
That'd
the
be sick.
podcast in.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I think me and you are going to have to find a time to record a little one, which we'll figure out. So yeah. All right. We're back. I don't know if you can hear me. You might be able to pick me up on his mic. Thank you very much, man.
Getting close, yep.
Day
Nice
one
and
done.
close.
Yes.
Yeah.
All done.
We smashed it.
Yeah.
Sold a lot of books.
Solid day, yeah. I'm in. I'll let you go because you're leaving.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll let you talk because it's your first time running a convention. I'll let you talk. Have at it, boys.
I mean, I'd say having the second book was definitely an advantage. Having more there, as I always told you, it would be better to have more books there.
You told me.
Yeah, as per usual, I'm full of the good ideas.
Again, the videos don't lie. Me saying the more books that we have, right, the better sales we'll get.
That's exactly
that was
what I
proof
said
today.
Yep, that's what I said. So yeah, no, it definitely helped having book 2. We got a lot of double sales.
Yeah. A lot of double sales.
Yeah.
Actually.
And
Some that were meant to be single that I converted into double.
yep,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
It's all Sam set up.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. It's not for us to take the credit, but it's all Sam setting it up.
If it wasn't for me closing, you would have got maybe one sale today.
I'm just so good at opening.
You might be, but I need to close.
I know.
But yeah.
I got a sword.
Yeah,
That was fun.
That's very cool.
I got a
Berg t-shirt.
yeah, Xerxes.
Yeah, you gotta show the camera. And then, G, I want you to give a rundown.
Yeah.
I want you to give a rundown of what your experience has been, what you thought coming in.
Yeah.
Well, let's also touch on this.
Yeah?
How quickly into the day did your shoes fall apart? So this is the second convention that your shoes have fallen apart.
Yeah.
And we'll see if tomorrow the trend continues.
I hope not. Well, no. You know the ones I've got tomorrow are intentionally like falling apart.
It'd be
They've
funny if
got
they fully
tears
gone.
in them.
Yeah.
They've got like scuffs and all
Yeah,
that. They're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's how they're built. So we'll see if they fall further. That'll just add to the aesthetic, I feel. Like, you know what I mean? But these are meant to be like actual expensive, nice shoes. And look at him.
Yeah. To be fair, you've had them for 8 years.
Yeah, I've had them for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just for some reason they always crumble at conventions.
Right. Nice.
You know?
And and because of it, it was a good day of sales.
But it was. But G, coming in,
Yeah.
having done, what did you learn? Coming out, give me your rundown.
I didn't expect it. Okay, so in terms of how it went, I think it went along to what I expected. But in terms, I just expected it to be so tiring.
Yeah.
Like not physically tiring,
It's
but just like the
draining.
mental drain of just like talking to people all day.
Yeah.
That I underestimated for sure. Yeah, that was a big one.
It is big. You do feel drained, eh? Like it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, for sure.
like
sure.
I'm done. Like standing up for so long.
I've had a few yawns so far.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But earned a big feed, right?
Yeah, big big feed.
Big feed. And so
Yeah. And some
talk-
cheese and some appetizers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So tell me, what did you? What's like coming out of it?
Yeah.
How do you feel differently than coming in? Like,
I feel like okay, I can actually just like. You just gotta like, even if you don't feel like, you just gotta like bolster it down and just like say it spiel, you know?
yeah, for sure.
Definitely got more refined in what I want to say.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, like you actually started like rambling a lot at the start, but
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
I've got a more refined pitch.
Yeah.
But just sort of keep it simple, like moderate my tone more, you know? Yeah, little stuff like that. Yeah, you just pick up.
And then how did you enjoy it? Like, did you have a good time?
I had a lot of
Like-
fun. Yeah, a lot of fun.
That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's good. That's
For sure. But it's definitely something you need to do with the right people.
Yeah.
I feel like if you were doing this to the wrong people, you'd fucking hate it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. What about you, Sam? I mean, you're taking off from us now, right?
Yeah.
Like you're heading over to Japan.
That's a good-
Give us a rundown of how you felt today went, and also preview your trip to
I mean-
Japan. Just tell me about everything that's going on.
Ambivalence is the word I'd always use to describe myself.
Fuck's sake.
Yep. Nah, it was alright today. It felt like slowing back into another 9 to 5, to be honest.
Yeah.
Despite this being our third, it feels like we're just clocking in to the job now. It's
Yeah. I get you.
it's
I
just
get you.
yeah.
It feels part of it.
10 minutes and I was locked in.
Preview our Japan trip for your Japan trip for us.
Yeah, I'll be gone. That'll be nice.
Fucking talk about. Are you excited when you're flying? What
Yeah.
airline?
Yeah,
what are you
so-
looking forward to? Give us a fucking preview.
What's the
What
time now?
was?
It's like 4:30ish.
Yeah.
I'll be in a plane in 5 hours.
Yeah.
Ish, yeah. And no, more than that. 6 hours, I don't know, something like that.
Okay.
And yeah.
Give us a fucking preview, mate. You're
What
about
do
to
you
go on
want?
holiday for a month.
Well, we're doing Japan, doing Hong Kong. That'll be nice.
Nice.
Gonna do.
Oh, you're doing Hong Kong too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay. No.
Is that at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Finishing up there. Sent hello to Viv's parents and
Oh,
such.
nice. Have you met them before?
Yeah.
Okay, they've come here, I guess.
I've been there as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
So yeah,
Going to see Fuji?
yeah, we'll be around
nice.
Fuji, Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, and well, in Osaka we've got the World Expo, which I'm kind of keen for.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
You doing it omakase at all? Or?
A what?
Are you doing it omakase at all?
Don't think so. I've left a lot of the planning to my significant other.
She's good at that.
She enjoys the planning side of things.
Girls
I'm
like
happy
that
to go with the
stuff,
flow.
Yeah, I'm honestly, if I were to go on holiday now, I feel like I wouldn't plan a thing. I would just go there
And walk around?
I would find a nice place to stay, and I would just treat it as my house for the next.
You know
month.
what I can suggest?
What?
Communal bathrooms.
You know what I could suggest? You getting into a deep fat fryer.
Yeah. We'll see how it deals with me.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so going forward, day 1 of 4 done.
Yeah.
How's the prospects ahead looking? Are you like? I mean, we came for the road
I'm
trip.
keen.
Yeah, we came for the road trip. How you feeling about tomorrow?
I feel good.
Yeah?
But definitely, like, I need a good night of sleep, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Bless you.
Good
Recover.
night of sleep is important.
Yeah. Get some food in me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been. I mean, it's been good. I'm glad it hasn't worn you out completely.
No, definitely not. No.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine it did for us a lot.
Yeah.
Again, imagine doing this. Now he's the only one that's gonna understand.
Yeah.
Imagine doing 2 days of this
With
with 2 10-hour drives.
Yeah, crazy.
Overnight on 6 hours sleep across
Fucked.
5 days. Okay, so imagine doing this full day. Imagine doing
Yeah.
this tomorrow. Jumping straight back in the van as soon as we're done
Yeah.
and driving to Sydney.
I don't
Yeah.
even know if I've told you this.
Right.
There was a couple hours with the driving where I was definitely shouldn't have been driving.
Mate, neither of us should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither of us should have been driving.
It's good
I
that we're driving in the
genuinely-
morning now.
Yeah,
way better.
Definitely.
There were a few points where it was a bit touch and go with me.
Yeah, absolutely. It was
And
dangerous, mate. But
Wouldn't
Yeah.
tell anyone to do that.
absolutely not.
There's the
But
highest of cruise control.
Pardon?
It's the highest of cruise control.
The high what?
There's the highest, like the van of cruise control.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh,
Yeah, the
nice.
highest. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
a lifesaver.
Yes, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does have cruise control and CarPlay and all that sort of stuff. so
nice.
it's all
It's good.
sick. Yeah, it's all very good. So the road trip should be fine. I think Sydney should be. And there's that sense of adventure to it as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
Like
sure.
today, it's kind of going back to
Yeah.
home. It's like kind of.
To be fair, I lived there for 5 years, so I lived there the last 5 years.
That's true. But I more mean
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're not
that's
staying
true,
in
true,
your own bed.
Oh,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
for
It's like
sure,
a
for
new,
sure. Yeah,
new
100%.
place, a new shower, a new
Yeah,
this and
yeah,
new that.
that's
so-
true.
Which would be kind of interesting,
Oh, for
you
sure,
know.
100%.
But yeah, all in all, I think honestly today was one of our at least top 2, if not best sales days.
It was. I'd say it's also one of the days we've had less people come around
Yeah,
as well.
which is interesting.
The convention
More conversion.
itself felt-
Conversion rate was far higher.
It was far higher, but also
Yeah.
the convention itself was far less busy than other
That's
ones.
okay. I don't mind
Which
that.
isn't
Yeah.
an issue, but yeah, it was still
Yeah.
good despite having the less
Yeah,
people
absolutely,
doing
absolutely.
decently well with sales.
Yeah.
There's the shoe going again.
Fucking people talk about red bottoms. I'm about to get mine in my hand. Like, but yeah,
That's fucked.
it was good.
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
really good. In terms of sales, I thought we smashed it.
Yeah.
Like I've got my new pitch kind of vibe. I'm gonna have to sit
Yeah.
back with you. I got my new pitch kind of vibe because I don't know if I told you this one. Did I
Yeah,
just
you-
tell you?
Yeah, you told me.
Did I
You told
tell
me.
you?
I think you
To
told
both
me.
of us.
That like toilet compare
Yeah,
tension,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's worked well.
You didn't tell me, but I've heard you, talking
really,
about it. Yeah.
really well. It's a great way to describe revolt.
Sure.
It's the fall of ancient Rome
Yeah,
set in a
basically,
different
yeah.
time period.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe it, and people are hooked immediately. So
Yeah.
that's the way to go. More so than superpowers, more so than this,
Yeah.
more so than that.
Yeah.
It's the fall of ancient Rome.
Yeah.
That's So that was awesome. And,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's enough to say for now. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll call it a little bit when you're leaving.
Yeah,
you
true.
know, say goodbye, a nice sort of thing. And we'll switch shoes now. And you
Yes.
can switch t-shirt because that's my t-shirt. So
No, it's mine now.
I'll kill you to get that back. Yeah.
Good luck.
Oh no, I'll fucking totally.
I'll dodge.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Bye.
that's
Wrapping up. walking out.
on Sam's contributions for the next 2 weeks.
Yep.
I am now in the shoes I lent Sam. There we go. The shoes I lent Sam. I had to wear them because mine have fallen apart.
Yep.
And on top of that, Sam, you want to show him your bag, mate?
Oh yeah, this nice,
That's
lovely
funny.
bag.
This little Supreme bag. That doesn't seem like you, does
No,
it?
not really.
I wonder why that is. Did I
give away
sell one of your bags? Yeah, yeah, I did actually. Yeah, this guy wanted to buy the novels, and he didn't have a bag to put them in, so
Anything for the book.
yeah, I said, Sam, I'm gonna sell your bag so that he's got something to put the books in, and he bought
cheers.
both. So
I'll give that to you.
yeah, and he bought both. So, you know, there you go.
Yep.
Now I've given him my bag, yeah, and I have nothing to carry things in. But Samuel, my
Yes.
friend, there we go. Goodbye, my brother. Thank you very much for your help.
It happened. Okay, bro. Cheers.
Good luck with the engagement.
No, have a good time, mate. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself.
Switch you over.
Yeah, now he's got it. And yes, goodbye, Samuel.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Sam.
mate.
Few weeks.
See you later. Good. Welcome back to the classic
back.
post-convention eating and chatting type vibe. Now, we're doing something fun, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
We're racing Uber Eats drivers.
We're racing Uber Eats drivers.
They're both in the same restaurant, and they're both coming at the same time. Yours name is?
Chris Shanton.
Mine is Sanjay.
Yeah.
So we're racing them. We're gonna see who wins, right? So yeah, let's. I mean, the bets are on. The bets are live. Well, let's go. Let's. They're 7 minutes out at the
Yeah,
moment. Is
yeah,
yours still
yeah.
7 minutes out?
Mine is
Is yours-
4 minutes out.
No, you wouldn't win. Look, I still hasn't left.
Oh no.
No. No. Wait, why aren't you driving, you Gronk? Okay, he's just set off now.
Okay, nice.
Okay, yeah, he's leaving now, so he's 7 minutes. No, Sanjay, how could you have done this to me? I'm gonna go in a car and I'm gonna blockade the
Nice.
front until
No,
Sanjay gets
fuck
in. But yeah,
No interference.
energy has significantly dropped
Yeah,
since last
I'm
recording.
fucked.
We're both fucked.
I'm like actually in that stage. You know, have you ever? Because I did a 2-day fast once when I was
Once?
at Easter last year.
I just fast. I
Yeah,
fast
yeah.
for 4 days of the week.
Nice.
So yeah, I get it. Yeah, but what were you saying when you?
I did a 2-day fast once, right? And fucking, what was it? Bro, I was fucking cooked. And like, it gets to a point where like, when you get so hungry and lightheaded, you actually stop feeling hungry.
Yes.
Your mind just
Yeah,
enters a
yeah,
different
yeah,
state.
no, I know, yeah. Whenever I do my double fast every week, that's when I get that.
Yeah.
Usually it's Friday, Saturday, but it's convention day, so I'm gonna eat.
Yeah,
So
you gotta eat.
Yeah. So but yeah, usually Friday, Saturday I do the double day fast and I eat Sunday, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'm never really that hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
You eat
it
at
does-
home, eh? Got a fat feed at home. Yeah, nice.
I get that on the Fridays and
Yeah.
then yeah, eat again on
Oh,
the
that's
Sunday
right.
when I come
Yeah,
back
yeah.
here. Yeah, but yeah, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Like a lot of talking.
What a lot of
A
talk.
lot of pitching,
Yep.
a lot of, all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
So
A lot of stuff.
tiring.
Very
tiring. But,
Yeah.
worth it. Best day of sales.
Yeah, crazy.
So I think, we made about 850, I believe.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit more
Yeah.
than, closer to 900,
Yeah.
which usually we make around 1,000 in a weekend. So
Yeah.
as long as we have $200 tomorrow, we've got our regular weekend thing.
Yeah,
so I
nice.
think we'll beat that.
Easily.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Who
which
knows,
is
maybe
very,
tomorrow
very
we
sick.
hit the mythical 1,000.
Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah, that'd be
Wouldn't
sick.
That, be good? That would be unreal.
Yeah.
And I think if we did, that would be direct influence of book 2 being
Yeah, for
around.
sure. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
And
I
anyone see the full trilogy?
Yeah.
Because people
As a
hate buying
package,
books
yeah.
that aren't. People hate buying like one novel when like
Yes.
the rest of the series isn't out
yes.
yet.
And I will say, I feel quite vindicated on my design choice. Everyone
yeah.
thinks the spines look very cool.
Yeah, very cool.
You know,
Looks
I
sick.
think people are
Yeah,
people definitely, because I told them, I'm like,
It's all about the art, yeah.
I was like, oh, it's a bit different, it's this, and they're like, you did the right thing. So
Yeah, for
that
sure.
was vindicating to hear.
Yeah.
That, because I think they do look very pretty on
Yeah.
the spines. They
They're
look like very
beautiful.
nice books. They're very different to everything.
Yes.
Again, we don't have our names on the spine. We don't have the title of the novel on
Yeah.
the spine. We've just got the logo, and at the very top, the series. That's it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that'll be all the
they
way
came
up
out
to,
good.
Yeah, and it was a good day of sales, man. There was some lovely interactions. Those two kids were great.
Oh, they were awesome.
They were
Adorable,
really good.
yeah.
There was 2 kids that had their own big booth, and
Yeah.
they're selling their own card game, like collectible card game that they created with all their own characters.
Yeah.
And it was very, very cool. How far are you?
I am 1 minute away.
No, I'm 4 minutes. No, Sanjay, you've let me down, man. You've let me down. How could you? How could you, Sanjay? Yeah, it's bonus is tomorrow's feed's gonna be good. The brisket.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
order a bunch
I'm
of that.
keen. I'm
yeah.
excited.
We'll go in like before it starts. We'll
Oh,
get
for
it.
sure.
And then got Caleb coming. I've got to give him a wristband. He'll help us out.
Yeah, nice.
Maybe pick us up a
Do you
cookie
get
or
stamps
two.
off him?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And maybe give us a cookie or two. By the way, Comic Con, these wristbands. Look at mine.
Yeah.
It's just electrical tape now.
They're fucked.
They keep falling apart. Look, I'll be honest, the last two that they lasted very, very well. So like, maybe it was a bad batch or something like that. I'll forgive you, right? I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna hold you
We'll
to
wait
it.
till Sydney to decide.
Yeah, we'll wait till
Then we'll
Sydney
pass
to decide.
judgment.
Yeah, because last time Melbourne they were great.
Yeah.
Sydney they were great for that supernova. Look, this is more electrical tape than it is band, and
Yeah.
you can't see anywhere that it says exhibitor on it. So if you don't let me in
Yeah.
tomorrow, that's on you, because I'll force my way in. I will use violence. I've been known to. Right? So fix
Yeah,
up.
for
Stop
sure.
getting ones that disintegrate in the shower. That'd be great, because oh no, I shouldn't say that. I absolutely shouldn't say that. That's a badge. I was about to say, I'm going to say it. I was like, unlike the attendees, I need to shower. That's false. It's a stereotype. Everyone there was lovely. Everyone there was really nice and friendly. Some
Ooh.
really nice interactions with it.
Here's
your
my
food's
nigga right here.
Chrysanthemum or whatever. Chrysanthemum, the flower, Big Daffodil or whatever his name was. Oh man, I lost. It's over.
Oh, true.
It's so over. I was actually going to win. I had a guy named Callum who was meant to deliver it, and then he cancelled on me, and then,
Cheers, thank you.
kind of ruined my day, So, Callum, you cost me this race, mate. You cost me.
Got me feed?
Yeah, mate. It looks good. It looks good. You got the wings and the garlic bread and pizza?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
You basically got the same thing. You just got the calamari.
Yeah, I just got the calamari as well. So that's good. That's good. That's good. But yeah, so yeah, those kids were really they were so grown up for their age.
Oh, for sure. Very.
I don't know how old they were.
Very well put together.
At a
Oh, they look
guess,
young,
I'd say
dude.
like 8 and 10,
Yeah,
11,
yeah,
something
8 and
like
10,
that.
Yeah.
Very, very grown up for their age.
Yeah, for sure.
Seemed interested by the book. I think they'll
Yeah.
probably end up picking up a copy, probably.
Yeah.
I think they're mentally old enough to read it. You know what
for
I
sure,
mean? As
definitely.
in, because there's nothing explicit in there,
Yeah.
so you don't
It's
have to
just
worry about
violence.
that. It's just violence.
Oh, you can see
And I
more
think-
in any video game, really.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
and I think they're old enough to
Yeah,
to
for
handle
sure.
that. But they were lovely. They're around in Sydney as well. A couple of people around in Sydney.
Yeah.
What was the other booth that I spoke to? The ones across from us, the digital art people.
Oh,
they're around
yeah,
in Sydney.
yeah,
I think there's a few going to both.
Okay.
So
Nice.
that would be pretty interesting. How good were thick cookies?
Oh, great.
They're good,
gorgeous.
right?
That Nutella one was amazing. The brownie was good as well.
Yeah, the brownie was nice. It was
Yeah,
pretty succulent. It was good.
I keep tomorrow's batch.
Yeah, got to get another cookie tomorrow.
Oh, definitely, yeah,
100%.
yeah, different flavour for
Cookie
sure.
and some brisket. I do recommend getting the kanafe ones.
Really?
They're
Okay,
good.
okay.
They're really, really good.
Might go to Dubai chocolate one next.
Yeah. Here's the loser, you gronk. What do you mean still 2 minutes? Oh, there you are. You come around the corner. This guy has lost me the bit. He's G has won, and I don't like that. I don't like losing ever. I don't like losing. So here he is. Here you are, Sanjay. You've cost me, mate. Should I put his windscreen in?
Huh? No. You can't do that.
Just put a wrench through his windscreen? It'd be quite funny. Hello, mate. I think we're still in range. Who knows?
Yeah, we should be.
Hello, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you, you too. Food is here. I am fucking starving, bro. I'm so hungry.
Shut record and start eating.
Yeah. No, no, we'll have a chit chat while we're.
Oh, okay, yeah,
we'll
easy,
review the
easy.
food and all that. That's what we
Yeah,
usually
nice.
do.
Oh,
we,
easy.
we usually have a chit chat while we're eating.
Start
See
with the
what's.
garlic bread, I reckon.
Yeah, we'll see how well it's made. Oh, it's a good
Oh.
one. No, they made it well. Sometimes they overcook it.
Oh, right.
Trust me.
Oh, this
this
is
will be good,
amazing.
bro. This will be good. It's got like a buttery taste to it.
That's good garlic bread.
Very good, you know. So, if you watch the Sydney one, you'll know the good content stops now.
Yeah.
Now, we're enjoying our food. We'll have a chit chat. And you can cop that because you're the idiot that subscribed. So,
God knows why.
yeah. God knows. I mean, look. Thank you. But, like, You signed up for this. It's good. Good food. Yeah, go away, Sanjay. You're a loser. But number of fighters there today.
Yeah.
There was a few, eh?
Actually, doesn't surprise me at all. Like, the thing is, fighters, you've got like tradies, random junkies,
Oh yeah, Muay Thai
random
especially.
gang members, but you got a lot of nerds. A lot of nerds do fighting.
Yeah, it's true. It was cool to see. It was cool to see.
I'm not surprised at all.
It's cool to see the occasional bit of good technique thrown on the punch machine, like when someone actually knew how to throw a punch.
There's that kid who freestyle kung fu. His technique was perfect, but he's just too small to hit
Yeah,
too hard.
yeah.
He's just way too small.
Exactly.
That kid could not have been more than 60 kilos. It was tiny.
Not all. It was a good kid though.
Yeah.
He could fight. He showed us a little video of him in his last
Yeah,
fight. He
yeah,
could
yeah.
fight, man.
That's sick. He does fights, but he trains kung fu. He must be proper kung fu then.
Yeah.
Because his technique was fucking good. Yeah.
It was. It was. He hit well. I mean, yeah. He was a really lovely person. There were so many nice people there today. Like, they were good to chat to. Yeah. A lot of people bought the books. They seemed real keen on it, you know? Like, I don't think there was anyone that heard the pitch. I'm trying to think. That didn't at least say they would take the prologue or come back tomorrow and maybe pick it up. So,
Yeah.
well, I definitely think my Roman Empire pitch is like
Yeah.
a good one. It resonates with people. Everyone loves the Roman Empire.
They do.
I mean, it's all men think about, no?
Yeah. So we do. That's all we think about.
It's one of those funny things, that whole thing of like how often do men think about the Roman Empire? It is frighteningly often for me. Like frighteningly. At least a few times a day. I mean, it's so cool.
Wow.
What are your favourite historical, civilizations?
So probably
Because you're a big history guy, so give explanation.
Bronze Age Greeks. Just because of how far ahead they were for that time. Like these niggas were like, this is literally like thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
And they figured out the Earth was round.
Yeah.
I think Herodotus, one of them, he figured out the circumference of the Earth.
Really?
Archimedes built the
I
laser.
wonder how we did that. I know Archimedes. I know a little bit about him. He's very
He
smart.
built the death laser.
Yes,
It was
yeah,
pretty- it was
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
They were just like, they were basically like, their level of, and they invented logic and ration. Like Aristotle's teachings on the soul. Aristotle figured out the soul.
Yeah.
Like their view of how they viewed the world was like incredible.
How do you work out? I wonder how he worked out the circumference of the Earth.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, well, that's impressive. That you know, but
Figured out pi.
yeah. Well, because didn't it directly lead on to Alexander the Great in terms of that philosopher line? It was Socrates.
Aristotle tutored. So
Yeah, it was Socrates, then Plato, then Aristotle, and then he tutored Alexander.
Plato, Socrates. Oh no, sorry. Socrates, Plato,
Yeah.
Aristotle, and then
Yeah.
Aristotle tutored Alexander the Great. Yeah.
That Macedonian Empire was like
Crazy.
unbelievable.
Not to be confused with the Macedonians of today, who's just Turks, but
Yeah. No, that is true. Because they looked very different, didn't they?
Yeah.
That area of the world though does get confusing. I think there's a lot of people that claim allegiance to certain, like to various ones where whether
Yeah.
they have any part of them or not, I don't know. You know?
yeah. Modern Macedonians are ethnic Turks, fully.
Well, the Turks themselves spread very far and wide.
Oh yeah.
And claim a lot of
Yeah, to be fair, they went everywhere. They were a migratory group, right? So they were basically horse nomads.
yeah.
They conquered from the east. They came from Central Asia. So
I mean, our area of the world, like where Istanbul is today and all that sort of thing, it's a lot of history there.
yeah.
What would you say is the capital of the world? Including like the history of the world, everything from then to today.
Israel.
I mean, Jerusalem is an option.
Nah, not really. It's never really been historically significant. Religiously, yes.
And
Spiritually.
consequences.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Consequences have been.
There's never been a great empire centered around
No.
Jerusalem.
I think it's between Rome and London, right?
Yeah.
You could argue like
York.
DC now.
Yeah.
You could argue, but I'd say that just the amount of history through Rome and London, like the different civilizations that have been and gone.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so many of them.
Yeah.
Like, What's some other favourite civilizations of yours?
The Sumerians, they were sick.
That was a long, long time ago, right?
Yeah.
What sort of age era was that?
I want to say around maybe 10,000 years ago.
Okay.
So they were one of the first people to ever invent writing. So any of the civilizations along the cradle, that Fertile Crescent in the Middle East,
Yeah.
Mesopotamia,
Yep.
Sumerians,
Yep.
the Neo-Babylonians.
Yes, I was about to say the Babylonians. Yeah. Yeah, they are fascinating. I mean, trying to think what some of mine are. I think
Oh, dude, these things are good.
they're good, eh? Yeah. I think the Saxons have fascinated me since
Yeah.
learning about them as a kid. A lot of those English ones, like the Tudors as well.
Yeah.
The Tudors was an interesting time
It's
period.
funny because they're Welsh, the Tudors. They're like, they're literally a nobody Welsh family. The Owen Tudor married one of the Plantagenets. So the Plantagenets were like the longest reigning.
I do know about them, yeah.
So they were a French family.
Yeah.
He was serving the throne because William the Conqueror, his line died out in the main line.
Yeah,
He has no descendants. So his male
Yeah.
line died out.
Yeah.
So his line only survived with the female line. His daughter, his like granddaughters or something, I think. His all his male descendants died basically. So it was the Plantagenets. Because basically Owen Tudor, who was like a minor Welsh noble, married like some random Plantagenet lady, and because the War of the Roses happened,
Yeah.
and they killed each other so much that the lady he married, their child, became the next in line to the throne, just because of how many people.
Yeah. Yeah.
He,
somebody
was so,
died,
he was so
yeah.
initially so far ahead of their
Yeah.
line of succession,
Uh-huh.
like their kid, but like so many people died, to like that like he's ended up becoming like first in line.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That history's so fascinating.
The 100-Year War is awesome.
Yes. Yeah.
That's when like the bow became one of the premier weapons of
it
like the
did.
medieval battlefield. Because
the
Cressy,
longbow
Agincourt,
specifically, huh? Yeah. Yeah. That was very cool as well.
There was a time where the longbow became so valuable that an English bowman, a fully trained English bowman, was more valuable than a knight.
That's crazy. I mean, the amount of force that those longbows
Yeah.
could generate,
Yeah.
scary. Like,
And you couldn't replace them
no.
because like it requires a lifetime of training
Uh-huh.
to become like that, to be able to do that.
Also body adaptation too.
Oh, yeah.
Because like, their bodies changed over time. Where, wasn't it like the shoulder blade and the shoulder became deformed
Yeah.
after pull? Because what are the drawstring, like the strength of those? Crazy high, right?
150 pounds, I think.
It's insane. To pull back on that, it's nuts. Like,
The master archer could shoot one arrow every second over a minute.
it's nuts, eh? That's like feats of human strength and speed and all that.
That's like the equivalent of doing like going to the gym and doing like a machine, like doing like a 75 kilo row 60 times in a row and taking a second to do each one. Fucking crazy.
That's nuts, eh? And not even that, but the coordination to notch the arrow each time and take aim and fire and do all that. Like, yeah.
Insane. Yeah, a lot of like archers at that time period, they became wealthier than like some minor knights.
Yeah, okay.
Because of
Yeah.
how much they got paid.
Mm. Armor piercing arrows and that.
Yeah.
Like, they cut through metal better than a sword do.
Yeah.
You know? Like, a lot of those medieval fights, especially the hand-to-hand.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the armor, right?
Yeah.
It's so thick. It's so plated. A sword ain't chopping through it.
Yeah, that's why they
You're
all use.
looking for tiny
They all
weak points,
use
you know
like.
what I'm saying?
That's why they all like. No one ever actually used a sword. On a battlefield. It was all
it
like.
ended up just getting to a scrap, right? And also maces and
Grappling was actually a huge part of
yes,
knightly training.
yeah,
They
it was.
grapple
Yeah.
a lot. They used a lot of maces, axes, halberds. And swords are more of a status symbol.
Can you imagine being leathered by a mace? Or like a flail?
Yeah.
Good lord. Like, brutal.
Brutal.
That sort of is around. Because what Hastings was 1066, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What are the What's the technical name? Is that Middle Ages or is that
That's the early Middle Ages.
early Middle Ages? Yeah. That era of England is so
Yeah.
fascinating.
But I just love the 100-Year War. Like, the English, like, there's a reason why they hate each other, and it all started there. Like, the English raped the French for 100
yeah.
years. They raped them.
Yeah, 100% they did. They were brutal, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the English and the French, yeah, it's a tale as old as time. I mean, what's fascinating that you told me today was that the French, the English are descended from Rollo, the Viking.
Yeah.
Which was,
Well,
I thought was...
the royal line, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they've done it again. They haven't given me the sauce. I'm using the sauce on my wings.
Geez.
That's okay. You can, there's calamari here, have at it.
Beautiful.
But yeah. Yeah, that's...
Do you want to try one of these? I'll grab a buffalo.
Hey, just take a buffalo. I'll grab one of those in a bit. Go for it.
Nice.
There you go.
Hey,
mate.
these are good wings.
They are good wings. Pretty good, eh? But yeah, have you had the pizza yet?
No, not yet.
It's nice.
I'm taking that for last.
Yeah, it is nice. Watching Vikings has got me back into history stuff because apparently that's pretty like historically accurate. A lot of that stuff, as in like in comparison to most other TV series shows and that sort of a thing. No, that's what it was like. They actually tried essentially, you know. Which has got me wanting more. I want to watch more. Apparently there's a series called Rome, 2 seasons long, that's meant to be pretty good.
Never watched it.
Yeah, I've never watched it either, but apparently it's meant to be pretty good. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be very picky on Rome and stuff because I like it.
The Winter King is really good.
Yeah?
So Bernard Cornwell's historical fiction, he writes a lot about like Dark Age, England in the Dark Ages. Anything by him is really good.
Okay.
Because the Winter King is like it's basically a way to convey King Arthur's story in as realistic a way as possible.
Right, okay.
Because the Winter King is really good. The Last Saxon's really good as well. You like both of them a
Oh,
lot.
I actually got recommended that one.
Yeah, you like both of them a lot. Yeah, they're sick. The Last Saxon's basically Viking raiders steal away, like they raid a Saxon village, and like they raid a Saxon town, and like the local lord's son, they just take him with them, and he gets raised among the Vikings, becomes one of them. But when they return back to raid England again, like in 10 years when he's grown up, he has to like choose which side he wants to pick because he's like ethnically Saxon, but you know, he's like grew up with all like the Vikings and stuff, and it's like his whole
That's
story.
kind of what they did with what's his name in Vikings, Athelstan.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, like a similar kind of vibe.
He's like, but it's more like he's like more like a warrior. The Uhtred of Bebenberg. And like he's like talking because the Saxons, his uncle, coups his family. Like his uncle takes his dad's like lordship or whatever. That's the whole thing. It's a really cool story.
It is.
I love the books.
Yeah, medieval England is fascinating.
Well, this is Dark
Also,
Ages.
yeah. So much more colourful than it's depicted as.
Oh yeah, for sure. The medieval, they had a pretty good life actually.
Yeah. Not only that, but it's just more like the artwork in that. It was so hyper colourful.
Incredible, yeah.
It's all very made to seem very tones of grey in that.
No.
And very brown and very drab. It was very, like, all the tapestries, all that sort of stuff, very, very colourful.
Gorgeous. They understood art, those guys.
Oh, man. We just kind of stopped in the last 200 years.
Yeah.
You know? 100. I'd say.
Yeah.
Like,
They're still making cool Baroque stuff in the 1800s.
yeah. And 1900s, neoclassical stuff, especially the American stuff, is still pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah, I like the neo-colonial like American stuff.
Yeah.
I like those.
Yeah.
They're cool.
yeah. I don't mind so much the Art Deco side of things.
Yeah.
I think the exteriors can get pretty drab, but the interiors can look all right. Like, at least there's a level of effort put into them. But now, God, everything's ugly. Like, everything's just so ugly now, especially architecture. Like, how about we go back to making nice things?
Yeah.
You know? What happened to a vernacular? You know? Like, an architecture style that was fitted to an area,
Yeah.
rather than everything has to be hyper different and individualistic. Makes everything so much uglier,
Yeah.
you know?
For sure.
Like, when there was a vernacular art style, things were cooler, you know? Cities actually looked like cities.
They were like unique. It's like in Europe, right? They still have that obviously because they're old cities.
Yeah.
But there's certain European cities you can recognize this from the cobblestones. You know?
Exactly.
And that's like such a gorgeous thing. We don't have that anymore. Not at all.
But even the building styles, right? Like, you go to Paris, the nice sides of Paris, you know that's where you are. You go to Rome,
Yeah.
you know that's where you are. If you go to Brisbane, where are you? Like, genuinely, where are you? If you go to Sydney, if you go to Melbourne, if you go to Hong Kong, Beijing, Berlin, like, where are you?
Yeah.
Like, it feels no
There's an
different.
anime where Brisbane is the capital city of the Galactic
I did
Empire.
hear about that.
Yeah.
I think you might have told me about
Yeah.
that. It's a wild concept.
Yeah.
I kind
Because
of
the
want to
manga
watch
author studied here when he was like a kid or something. He just made Brisbane the capital city of the universe.
it. Insane. I would too. Good feed.
Dinner, barbecue. Over there.
Hey, chuck it there. I'll have it. Yeah.
easy.
Thank you very much.
No worries. No, this is just so good. I like this more than the buffalo, I reckon.
Yeah. I'm just a bit of a fiend for buffalo sometimes.
fair.
Well, actually, it was more when they had the ranch to go with it. But now they stopped doing that.
Yeah, that's annoying, eh?
Buffalo ranch or buffalo boots digital was so good. So what got you into history?
I had a lot of free time when I was a kid.
Oh,
Didn't have any friends, didn't have much to do. So I started reading Wikipedia pages, and I was just like, history, the past was so much cooler.
Fucking oath. In every sense.
Yeah.
How cool would it be to be a Middle Ages nobleman or something, or even a traveller, a bard, and you can just get on your horse and go somewhere?
Yeah.
No, like, everything's so restricted now. Like, no, you didn't have to text anyone, you didn't have to call anyone, you didn't have to ring into it, you could just go.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'll be back in 2 months, kind of maybe.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Those are the times.
Wouldn't it have been cool to explore the world?
Yeah.
Like,
Like Marco Polo and shit.
like, yeah, it would have been fascinating.
It's like my thing. It's like, you know, if I ever got isekai anywhere, I want to be isekai into the past.
Yeah, bruh. Where exactly? No, specifically, as what sort of person,
Yeah.
in what sort of city, in what
I would say a
civilization?
minor nobleman in Bronze Age Greece during the Peloponnesian War.
So what would you have gotten now? You're the history guy. What would you have gotten up to during that period?
Oh,
What
just
would
gone
your
to fucking
daily
war.
life have been?
Yeah. It's not a fucking war. It made me born in Athens, so I could be part of the Thessalocracy, captain and shit. Because maritime sailing was a huge thing for those guys, right? Because the Athenian Empire was like, it was what we call a Thessalocracy, where basically it's an empire ruled by, instead of having one big landmass, right?
Yeah.
You basically have like a collection of cities you control through naval routes. And that's like your empire. You control trade to the point where even though you don't have that much landmass, everyone relies on you
Yes.
to the point that like, you can't have the Americans say America is. Like the United States Navy controls every major shipping lane in the world. So they have such control of the world shipping,
Yeah.
or at least that region shipping,
Yeah.
that they could basically dictate terms to whoever they wanted to. Right? Did I eat part of my pizza? Probably not. No, that's
you're
good.
good.
Huh?
You good? I think. You know what else would have been fascinating? That sort of late 8th, 9th century going on along this, being a trader along the Silk Road,
Yeah.
like trading spices, going like making that huge trek from
Yeah.
like the far west of Europe all the way through Asia and
Yeah.
all that into China. Like, God, that would have been cool.
Phoenician traders went as far as Cornwall because they got tin from
Wow.
the British. Because the British Isles have a lot of tin.
Yeah.
So they used to get tin from there and import it out to the Far East.
That's
Fun
kind of
fact.
crazy. You have a lot of fun facts. And they're actually fun facts. I quite enjoy them.
Thank you.
History's fascinating.
That's a good pizza.
It is a good pizza, isn't it? Quite light. It's not super heavy.
Yeah. I don't like heavy. I don't like deep dish pizzas. I like the wood fired, like crust. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, this feed was so earned and justified.
For sure.
Did you ever read the Horrible Histories books?
Yeah, I love them.
That was how I got into history.
No.
That was why I was obsessed with it growing up. I always leaned towards the Romans. I always found
Very
the
nice.
Egyptians fascinating. I think the English history from like the Saxons,
Yeah.
the Tudors, the Victorians. What was the other one in the middle that was quite a prominent one before the Tudors? What was before the Tudors?
I mean,
There was another group because it's like it was
the Plantagenets.
yeah. Well, there's another. I remember there was just another major group somewhere along there that I'm missing. There was the Saxons, the Tudors, then you got to the Victorian era and all that after the Tudors. What?
No, there's the Tudors, then
Yeah.
the House of Stuart, and then because obviously Queen Elizabeth died without
Yeah.
any heir, so her
No.
cousin, the King James
Yeah.
Stuart of Scotland, inherited
Yeah.
that. Which is how Scotland ended up joining the British, joining the kind of that's how the two crowns got united. Yeah.
I'm
The
surprised.
Stuarts,
I
and
never
after the
have.
Stuarts, was it the Georgians?
That's what I'm missing. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. Georgians had some really nice architecture.
Yeah.
Really nice. Yeah. I think also Napoleonic times fascinate me.
Yeah.
You know, the Napoleonic Wars
Napoleon
and
was
stuff.
awesome.
Napoleon was sick, man. So cool. Like, just, I mean, what a commander, a general,
Yeah.
you know, a leader. It'd be cool to explore Genghis Khan's empire at its peak. That'd be fascinating. Or on its growth.
Yeah, for sure.
Got massive, man. Got so big.
It collapsed as quickly though.
Yeah. Like, still, to grow to that
Oh yeah.
from
I
Mongolia.
mean, his lineage was so prominent that for most of Asia after that,
Right.
you had to be prove your descent from Genghis to have the right to rule. Yeah.
Right, everyone thinks they are.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of people descended from it, aren't there?
One in 8 Asian men.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's some serious power.
Yeah.
He'd be, yeah, top 3 most powerful people of all time, surely.
Yeah, probably.
Him, Alexander.
Right. It depends on how you define power.
I think a combination of like empire size, empire strength,
They had
notoriety.
they had no control of the empire.
That's true. I suppose how it's travelled through history as well.
True.
Like notoriety and legacy and amongst other things. I'd say those two are pretty up there.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, where does the British Empire rank amongst all the great empires?
Probably the greatest, I think.
Yeah?
I think it's the greatest ever by landmass, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Comes out, but I'm just talking vibes.
Oh, the greatest, I reckon.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fucking awesome.
It is, yeah.
Those guys are a fucking war machine. All from one tiny island.
I know. Which is kind of insane. It's even more impressive almost than Mongolia. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
They had a big landmass, but like they had just no people. But
Yeah.
still. And then England turned soft.
That would be another fun self-insert, like being able to be like a young up-and-coming officer during the glory days of like British expansion.
Huh.
That'd be fucking awesome.
I mean, that's a fun thing about the Gods and Sagas. We can write stories from anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Like any point in history. Because it has such a shared history with our own world. I was thinking of doing some short stories or some one-shots of an Ocean coming to Earth and experiencing different things through history.
Right.
So maybe the War of the Roses, like an Ocean as an observer. Even something truly like that has crossed my mind that I think would be wild. I don't think I'm talented enough to do it, but a collection of poems of an Ocean going to view like the Battle of Hastings.
Right. That'd be sick.
As like an observer from a hillside, sort of watching everything that unfolds as like a passive sort of thing.
That'd be sick.
As someone from off planet, from a civilization that's like, you know.
That'd be sick.
I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd go about tackling that. I would probably need your advice on a lot of things, but yeah, I think that'd be a really cool thing to tackle. You know, feel free, calamari's there.
Oh, let me just check something.
Yeah. I think, I'm also thinking of exploring the idea of Babylon
Oh yeah.
in the stories. Here, calamari's here if you want to. As in, like, the city.
Right.
Like, you know how people talk about America being Babylon, people talk about this.
Yeah.
Having it as almost a repeated city, so you had Babylon, you had America, maybe you could have it as Tokyo or one of these other places in our world. Have it like as a continuous repetitive cycle of having a Babylon. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Like having like a civilizational center.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in a much deeper way.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like something a little more profound and also dangerous about it. Right. I mean, Japan having a literal Tower of Babel,
Yeah.
kind of leans into that a little bit. But. Also having to be a sort of intentional thing.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Like, as one falls, another's created sort of
Yeah.
thing. You know?
There's always like a focus for like humanities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But potentially in a planned way.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they always talk about, like, you know how people talk about Rome never fell?
Yeah.
You know, that whole thing? How much have you delved into that side of things in terms of the I suppose the Catholic, you know how you get those big Catholic families and...
It's technically true.
Well, no, I'm saying I don't know really much about it at all.
Right.
When you're saying it's
So we
technically
have-
true, I don't know much about what is true.
So what we have to understand is that basically, around the time the Roman Empire fell, Catholicism was the state religion of the Roman Empire. It was the state cult of the Roman Empire, right? And the Pope had the office of Pontifex Maximus.
Yep.
Right, which is the high priest of the Roman Empire.
Yes.
So, even though everywhere else in the empire fell, the Vatican stayed, in a sense, as like the last. It is technically the last. It is like that office of Pontifex Maximus is continuous, and that's never been broken.
Okay.
So, in a sense, you could the argument is that is like the last remnant of the Roman Empire, because that's an actual Roman like that is an actual office of the Roman to be the Pontifex Maximus, the high priest of Rome, and because again, the Catholic Church was the state cult of the Roman religion, right? The Roman Empire at that time. So you could argue, in that sense, the Catholic Church is the continuation of the last remnant of the Roman Empire.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about those, you know, the big families that you hear names get thrown around, like, is it Medici and a few others?
Yeah.
Like, what about them? I don't know nothing about them.
Oh, so they were just so basically what I have to understand, so Italy was, because it was close to the east, right? And they had access to extremely, like, well-developed, like, trading routes, like, they had, like, and they were very libertine in the sense that, like, in the rest of Europe, right? If you were like a serf, your life was fucked. You were like, if you were like born to a serf family, you were basically a slave. Whereas in Italy, it was like a lot less. Like it was a lot kinder for like the average person, probably.
Yeah.
Like because a lot of like artisanship, like craftsmanship flourished. Like the best armor in the world was like Milanese plate, for example, right? Because a combination of that trade made the Italian city-states like Florence, Milan, and Venice. So Florence, Milan, and Venice are three big players, and then Pisa's kind of like the fourth, kind of not as big, but like still pretty big.
Yeah.
I don't need more money about that.
I'm gonna answer a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, they made the families that rule those cities extremely wealthy.
Yeah.
Like they were like the Medicis were richer than most kingdoms combined.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Like extremely wealthy.
Okay.
And it helped the fact that they didn't really maintain much of a stand. They had a small private army.
Yeah.
Right, but it helped. Like for example, most kings weren't very well off. They were pretty like compared to them, they were poor because like they have to like if you're a king, you have to like you have to like you have to maintain a standing army. You got to maintain your forces. Like you got to like suppress a rebellion every now and again.
Yes, they did.
But they just rule their own cities, and all their like power was in their wealth. And they could just like mass spam mercenaries if they wanted to. So they could get an army in like 5 seconds if they wanted to. Right?
That's fair. Interesting. And then what about?
They were so powerful that like obviously they had a big influence over like the papacy because of how like because geographical proximity, right? So like even the Pope's almost always been an Italian, for example.
Yeah.
Like there was like 4 Medici popes in a row.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Another one that I've got a bit of a blind spot on. I know little bits.
Yeah.
Like I know what they sort of did. I know they had their own private army. I know they had all this sort of stuff. Is the Templars?
Right. Yeah.
I want to know more about.
Yeah.
them.
Right.
Like,
So basically, because of the Crusade, so you understand the Crusade started because again Christian pilgrims were being attacked on the way to Jerusalem.
Yeah.
So the Pope was like, okay, we're gonna start. We're basically gonna start like we'll launch the Crusades, blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know the Crusades? But basically, they saw a need for basically orders, and their primary goal was to protect pilgrims on the way to Jerusalem.
Yeah.
So the Templars, the Hospitallers, the Teutonic Knights.
Yeah.
Like their whole goal was to protect pilgrims on the way. And they'd maintain like way stations and all that sort of stuff. And Templars are just one of them. And basically the whole thing is like they kind of fell out of favor with the Pope.
Right.
Because obviously like a lot of these orders amassed a lot of like private wealth and power.
Yeah, of course.
So they were like some of them very ambitious. And, like, I think one of them just fell out of favor with the Pope. And,
Well, at the end of the day, they're all human.
Yeah, exactly.
They're all fallen creatures.
And they just got noped out. They weren't like genocide or anything,
No.
but they were just like
Yeah.
yeah.
You kind of got turned on, didn't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, but
like,
isn't it like? I mean, people talk about them still being around or having more influence than they did or whatever. But I don't.
That's all bullshit.
Yeah.
No. But there is one crusading order which still survives to this day.
Which one's that?
The Knights Hospitaller, the Knights of the Hospital, the Knights of St. John of Jerusalem. It's the Knights of St. John of Jerusalem, Malta, and Rhodes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What do they do?
They are. Well, now the charisma has always been. So they were the Knights Hospital used to run hospitals for pilgrims, and they were a crusade. Like they were like warriors.
Yeah.
But they were warriors who maintained. They had like part of the order was they were like warriors who would protect pilgrims.
Right.
And a large part of the order, like again, they were called Knights of the Hospital because they ran hospitals for pilgrims on the way to Jerusalem.
Okay.
And that Jerusalem was like they had an order chapter everywhere and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were one of those influential, and they still survive. They still exist to this day. Like they never died out.
What do they do?
So right now their main they obviously there's no crusades to fight anymore.
Yeah.
So like their main charisma has always been to help to heal and look after the sick and poor.
Okay.
So they do a lot of work with like homeless people and like hospitals. Like
Whereabouts?
St. John, St. John's
around
ambulance?
the world or?
Everywhere.
Okay,
You know St. John's ambulance?
Yes.
Yeah, that's them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's St.
Right.
John, the Knights of St. John. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had no idea. Interesting.
And their symbol is the 8-pointed cross. That's why if you look at the ambulance symbols.
Yeah. I've seen that. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, you are full of history facts.
But yeah, like they're literally like they have an unbroken they are
unbroken lineage,
that order. That was their that was established in 1280. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Incredible. Yeah.
800 years of history. And they still survive to this day.
It is.
I knew a guy who was a knight in Sydney. I knew a guy who was a knight of the order in Sydney.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I do miss about growing up in England, is the dates on things. Like over here, so many things like established in 1922,
Yeah.
established like 1938,
Yeah.
you know, and it feels kind of old. It felt so new to me moving here because when I was in England, if you saw a building or something, it's so many times be established 1534,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Yeah.
like how, like that was when my school was founded. It was in the 1500s.
Yeah.
Right, like I went to
Oh,
the
did you go
grammar
to public
school.
school?
I went to
Yeah,
the grammar
yeah.
school at Leeds.
Yeah.
And I think it was founded under Henry VIII or something
Right,
like that, or
nice.
it might have been older than that
Yeah,
even,
yeah.
right? But it
Because
was in the-
over there, they call it fancy schools and public schools, right?
I don't know. I think mine was just called a grammar school.
Right. But I'm pretty sure
yeah.
they're like Eton and like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
all called like they're like the public school. Like public school there means like
I think so.
Because it was like originally like they were founded for like public education by like Henry VIII or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. But yeah, like my school was founded so long.
Yeah.
I remember coming over here and we were talking about the history of the school I went to over here, and it was like they were talking about things that were happening around like World War One and Two and that sort of thing, and it felt so recent to me.
Yeah.
Whereas like the school I
Yeah,
went
yeah,
to when
yeah.
I was growing up, it's so fucking old.
Yeah.
Like it had been there for
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah.
Like so long, and it's just there's something almost awe-inspiring about
Yeah.
it, isn't there? About things that have had so much history pass through them. Like you'll go past the pub and it'll say like founded like 1394. It's like, what?
Yeah. Crazy.
Like all the footsteps, all the people that have
Yeah.
passed through here, all the stories, all the lives, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like all the hopes, all the aspirations, all the letdowns, the regrets, the
Yeah.
highs, the lows of everything that's passed through this point.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Like while it was still acknowledged as this thing, while it was still called like your oldie dog or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck the pub's called or whatever it might be, like
Yeah.
it was still called that.
Yeah.
It's such a crazy thing.
Yeah.
Like to really sit and take in, you know? Yeah, like the history of so many places in England, and you just be like, yeah, a battle was fought here like 1,000 years ago. It's like,
Yeah.
what? Like a millennia
Yeah.
ago. It's just,
Hey man, there's a lot of history in this
Yeah.
land too.
oh no, there absolutely is,
Yeah.
but it's seeing it. It's seeing it
Oh,
written
yeah,
down. You know
for
what I
sure,
mean?
for
It's
sure.
the
Yeah,
like
yeah.
seeing this is what happened between these two
Yeah,
people
exactly, yeah.
at this point
Yeah, crazy.
1,000 years ago.
Yeah,
you know what I
crazy.
mean? Like it's just to actually be able to visualize
Yeah.
it in your head. Oh, this was where this army jumped out of this
Yeah.
bush, and like this is where the Scots fought back
Yeah.
the English here, and this is where the Vikings invaded England here, and
Yeah.
this is like the Celts and the Romans and Hadrian's Wall, and
Yeah.
like. I think my favorite history fact. I love listening to ones where you don't know, like where it's surprising to learn certain things happened at the same
Yeah.
time. I love those facts.
Yeah, nice.
I really love them. I think my favorite one is that Cleopatra lived closer to the invention of the iPhone than the building of the Great Pyramids.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just, I just love that fact. Like, how crazy is that?
The Ptolemies are like Egypt's one of their last dynasties. That was way after Egypt.
It is, but you just when you think about
Yeah,
it in
of
your
course,
head, you're like,
yeah.
oh, Cleopatra,
Yeah.
an Egyptian, must have been like
Well, she was
within
Greek,
a couple.
but she was Greek.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But like must have
Yes.
been within a few hundred years.
Yeah.
But it's not. It was like
Yeah.
a vast gap.
Yeah.
Which is just the longevity of
Yeah.
the Egyptian empire. It's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
it's frightening to think about just how long it lasted
Yeah, for
for,
sure.
and how long the pyramids have been there for.
Yeah.
It's
Crazy.
yeah, it's crazy. Sam built them. Yeah, he did it in his day off one time.
Oh, yeah.
He said he didn't want to edit, so he just built the
Yeah,
pyramids.
nice. Anthony escape editing. Sam.
Yeah, exactly. I know. Absolute shirk. Well, I mean, where is he now? Huh?
Yeah,
Where
where is
is
he
he?
now?
Where is he?
So
Off
his
to
loving
Japan.
girlfriend.
Exactly, off to Japan. While we put in the hours. Well, you know what I thought about doing? At the end of each convention day, is just calling him.
Yeah,
See
nice.
what he's up to.
Yeah.
Like, as in, we'll do it on camera. If
Yeah.
it's time to call
Yeah,
Sam.
yeah.
We'll do that like tomorrow and next
Yeah,
week and
nice.
next Sunday as well. He's like, where are you?
Yeah.
What are you
nice.
doing? How's things? You're here. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But yeah, that's a good point to call it. That was a good little chit chat.
Yeah, for
I mean,
sure.
fuck, you definitely learned a lot. You know, you should be thankful.
Whoever's
you know?
whoever's watching this.
Yeah, bro. Hey there,